Hello and welcome to my Flosstube channel. My name is Amanda Mae and I am the designer behind Ardith Design, and I am coming to you from location in Minnesota. So I am outside of Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. Today is August 14th, 2023. It's late in the evening, about 7:15 in the evening. It's so gorgeous out here. I wanted to come outside and film and show you my cross stitch haul that I got today when I drove to Spring Green, Wisconsin and went to the store, Country Sampler. So I'm really excited. I want to show you all of that. If you want to look over here, I'm going to kind of swivel the camera for a little bit here. We got some horses in the pasture, and I got cross stitch on both sides of me, and I can't wait to show it to you. So I have been on the road today for a while, over 6 hours. We just got out of the car and I couldn't wait to show you all the goodies. So I don't know where to start, so we'll start at the very beginning. This is my travel project that I am working on right now. It is a project I found out of Just Cross Stitch magazine, the October 2023 issue of Just Cross Stitch, and it's called Nobody But You. And there's two little skeletons. Ooh, it's humid, so I'm starting to, fog up my own glasses here. Woo! I'm happy to be here. All right. I have this in a makeup bag that I got at one of the big box stores, but what I loved about it is that it has a vinyl front on the, so I can see inside, and then it has a bit of depth to it, so it's to mimic a book, the Alice in Wonderland, well, and the movie. And so in here I have my travel stuff. So I have my project that I finished. Oh, there's a car coming down the dirt road. You see that? That's a guinea fowl. One of my favorite cross stitch designs that I have is a guinea fowl because I think they're so fun. So one of them just ran across the field. Okay, so in my travel container, I also have my book light, which is super cool. So it's rechargeable. It's an LED rechargeable light. And what I like about it is that it can fan out like this. And I can attach this to my clipboard. I use a clipboard to put my cross stitch pattern on, and then I'll have my little light, and it has the different brightnesses and stuff. So this has been super handy. I took it on the plane with me. It folds down. It's awesome. And then I, of course, have my scissors, some needle minders. And then I brought another project I haven't started yet. I brought a Prairie Schooler chart, but I haven't started that. And I brought fabric. This is the gray-white Belfast linen, and it's got like a screen print of the stars, which I think is really lovely. Okay, so I finished Nobody But You, and this was my plain stitch. So I stitched this on the plane. See, I'm putting this thing behind it. And this is my Happy Halloween. So this is designed by StitchyPrincess. I believe she's StitchyPrincess Black. She's from the Ukraine. I've stitched a number of her pieces. I think she is delightful and whimsically delightful. So here is this. I love it. I think I'll turn it into an ornament. So I'm really happy about that. And I used one strand of Wonderful Spaghetti thread, which it's a 12-weight cotton thread, over 2 linen strands, or if you do it on a 16 count. Hi, Villanelle. Hi. You want to say hello? Do you want to say hi? Here, let's come over. We'll come over and say hello. Hi, sweetie. Hi. I have the camera on. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. I know the fence is on. the fences on. So I'm really happy with the finish of my project. This is Villanelle. She is 1.5 years and she is so precious. And then back in the corner, that's Lady. And Lady and my daughter, they did some horseback lessons together, and that was really delightful. So Villanelle here, I've been told I am very new to learning about horses, okay? Yes, I'm talking about you. Villanelle is 1.5 years and she is learning right now. Her job is to learn how to be a good horse. Her job is to be a good horse. That's right, and you are. You're a good girl. Yes. Her fly mask went down. Yes, you are so beautiful. Yep. So I'm learning that, and then in a couple years she'll learn how to ride, like with riders and stuff. And Lady here, she's an Appaloosa. I learned that, and she's like 25 and she's really good with kids, so she did really well with my kids. So those are the horses. I'm fulfilling all of my childhood dreams. I never got to ride horses or anything when I was younger, and so it's just so awesome. I love it. So this is my family when my husband, so his family, their farm, and I'm so happy to be here. And giddy would be an understatement. I love being here. It's so wonderful, and yes, it's wonderful. So cross stitch wise, these are those spaghetti threads. So I stitched with 1 strand over 2 linen threads on a 32 count linen, but you could do a 16 count Aida with 1 strand over 1 like Aida square. Is that another guinea fowl running? All right, we are going to move on to, so that's my finish. So this was my plain and travel stitch, so I finished that. And now we're gonna move on to my haul, and I'm gonna show you what I got from Country Sampler. Now, I've had some questions. So my family, they were like, why are we detouring to Country Sampler? Why are we going to this store? What makes it so unique? And what I will say is I am still new to physically going to cross stitch shops. So a lot of the allure of going to a shop like Country Sampler is I've seen it on YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. Other stitchers going there. And what I find really unique about the shop is that they merchandise everything really well. And I'm happy I was able to go see that. So they have, and I'll show you in a minute, beautiful quilts. There's the fabrics. They have the quilts, a lot of the stuff already pre-bundled for you with the pre-bundled pattern, and you can just take it and like, okay, I want that, and you can just pick it up. You don't have to stand in line for a fabric to be cut. You don't have to have the decision, like the overwhelming of like, what should I get? Where should I start? Do I need to read the pattern? No, you just pick it all up and you can go to the register if you're fortunate enough to be able to do that. I liked that about it, and I just genuinely loved the way that they present their store, and so I was really excited to go there. Would I love to go to every single cross stitch store? Yes, I would love to, and maybe I will. I haven't traveled a lot in the last several years. I've gone, well, I go to Nashville, but I drive to the hotel and then I work really hard at Nashville, which is Nashville Needlework Market. And I meet other amazing people, designers, artists, shop owners at the hotel, and then I leave. Like, I got asked, oh, what's fun to do in Nashville? I'm like, I have no idea. I've only been to the hotel. So I've done that. And then I went out to California, but that was family business and like didn't really get to do anything, go to cross stitch shops. I couldn't do any of that stuff. And yeah, so this has been my first trip where I could venture off and actually go to a cross stitch store. So that's really cool. I did detour us. So when we came down from so we went to Wisconsin for my parents, my in-laws, their 52nd wedding anniversary. So we drove down Minnesota and then went through Iowa and then cut back over into Wisconsin. But today, in order to stop at the cross stitch store, we didn't go through Iowa. We stayed and we detoured up into Spring Green, and then we took the road practically all the way up to, and then over to St. Paul, Minnesota, and then up past that. So learning my lay of the land for sure. I've had a lot of cheese curds. I've had the most amazing food. Yeah, amazing. So let me show you cross stitch. The horses are moving. Is she over there? Okay. All right. So I got a bag of goodies here. Let's start with the bag. So I found this bag. I don't know if they have any more. You can always call them. This video is in no way sponsored by them. I'm just a happy fan that went to shop. So this is a bag with a sampler on it, and I thought it was super cute, and I said, yes, please. And I bought some fabric. I put the fabric in the bag. So I got, this is 36 count Muddy Duck Mill on the floss tabby cat linen. I think I'm reading that right. If you want to look up and see that better. So Muddy Duck Mill on the floss. So I got this piece. It's really lovely. The light, I'm having kind of in a shadow glare area, but it's really pretty. This is the biggest piece of fabric that I purchased. And then I got a couple smaller cuts. I purchased this, which I'm really excited about. It's by the Primitive Hare, and she is out of Italy. And I got this. This is a Halloween themed linen, and it's a 30 count linen. And I thought it was really cool. So this looks like a printed linen, and it has these skull motifs down the sides. I will say, anything that you see that I show you from haul, you can always call their shop and see if there's more. I do know, as of filming today, August 14th, 2023, they had this fabric. They had most everything that I'm going to show you, except for I think 2 items that I got in their clearance bin, and I'll tell you those. So if you can see, it's got the printed on the sides here. And I think I might have an idea of what I'm going to put on this, and I'll show you in a minute what I'm thinking. But plans could change. We all know that. So I got that fabric, and then I got some little sample pieces of fabric. What's really fun about this is, like, when they've cut yardage out and there's like little bits left, they package them and sell them. Several cross stitch shops do this. The first ever cross stitch shop that I ever went to, Dying to Stitch in Virginia Beach, did this. That's how I was able to get a lot of different samples of the R&R linen that is dyed by the same owners of Dying to Stitch, Anne and her partner Pat. So this is a great way of getting fabric where, like, little bits. I know we've talked in the past about buying sample pieces of fabric 9 inch by 13 inches, like from 123 Stitch. Great way to get extra fabric, so you're not committing to a half yard or a full yard of fabric, because it is expensive. Oh, the guinea fowl. So I got little bits here. I have no idea what I'm going to stitch on, but what I am going to do is I'll put this in my stash for my personal stitching and use it, see how I like it. Like, I can already tell. Oh my gosh, the guinea fowl just flew over the fence. Going back, there's like a bunch of them. They might make noise in a little bit. Okay, I can tell you right now, I want to design on this fabric. I haven't even stitched on it. I just love the color. I'm like, yes, please. So this is Ballerina Slipper by Fox and Rabbit. And it looks so pretty. It's got that pinkish tan color. I've never stitched on Fox and Rabbit fabric before, but I've heard nothing but good things, and I've seen a lot of beautiful people, yes, and beautiful stitching. And this is Baked Clay by Fox and Rabbit, and this is a long, thin piece. This would be perfect for maybe one of the Blackbird designs, one of their long pieces that go into a drum. We'll work on this because it's only 4 inches by 27 inches. Excuse, I gotta get a drink. I really want to just upload this video without editing, so I apologize if I make weird noises, like take a drink of my beverage. Okay, this is Boston by Seraphim Fabric. This is like almost like a gray blue green, and it's really lovely. Okay, the guinea fowl have moved. Oh, and there's a kitty cat. Oh, this will be fun. Hi, kitty. So this cat loves me. Needless to say, I better put my fabric away. So I'm very sensitive to cats. Hi, sweetheart. And I think she knows that. So she comes near me and then I have to go take a shower. So, y'all know what I'm doing after this episode. I don't want to have to wash this bag. Okay, sweetheart. Hi. All right, let's show you what I have. Hi, babe. All right. I got a mixture of charts and kits here. What I love about Country Sampler too is they have the kit. I can just get the kit. So the first one, hi, sweetie. Okay, do you want to just be on camera since you're here? Okay. Okay. The first one I have is Anna's Bird by Kathy Barrick. And they have kitted it up. And it's on 32 count charcoal here with the threads. Yes. How awesome is that? Love it. The next one I got is Sunflower Farm, also by Kathy Barrick. And this is it has the fabric. It has no threads, but it has the fabric. And it is 36 count beige. What I loved about this is it's got the horses and it's got those little piggy pigs down there. Super cute. And that funky bird on that like haunted house looking. I love it. I got that. And then I got the Regal Bird Kit. This is by Samplers Not Forgotten. And it comes with the goodies, the backing fabric for the pillow and the threads. And it's got a bird. Put a bird on it. I got the Prairie Schooler Nevermore. I've been wanting this for a couple years now, and so I'm so excited I finally got it. I love it. Hi, sweetheart. I watch a couple Flosstubes and the guinea fowl are coming. Oh my goodness, they're running through. And I saw one of the gals showed that this got re-released. So I was happy to find this at the shop. And so this is the Birds of a Feather. And look at it's, I think a lot of people have lovingly called it the Lollipop Sampler. And I think that is an apt name. So fun. And then I got the Sisters book, also by Blackbird Designs, and I got it for this right here. So that funky moon, it's like an orange moon. So this is one of the ones that I thought would be super cool on the primitive hare fabric with the skulls on the side. I don't know yet though. So we'll see. That was the one idea. And then I got Pumpkin Farm. And what I loved about this one is it has the white pumpkin on it. Isn't that pretty? And then can you tell I'm in an autumn mood? I also got Blackbird Designs When the Leaves Fall. And what I liked about this is, I'll show you the bigger picture on the back. This is the one I like the best with the pumpkin. I love it. So full books and some kits here. But wait, there's more. Okay, I'm gonna bend this up. We got a kitty cat. Okay. Before I walked in, my husband asked me if they might have any Wisconsin stuff. So he and the kids and my other family went and explored Spring Green while I was in the shop. And so I saw this in its Sweet Home, Wisconsin, and I got the fabrics. Gotta make sure she doesn't come up. So they put together this bundle. Look, they even have their own ribbon they put on. What I loved is obviously the Wisconsin stuff. So it has the Wisconsin fabric here with the buffalo check. It has the pinwheel fabric, love a good pinwheel. But then look at this fabric. Ah! It's got little cross stitch hearts. Hello, adorable. But it's got all of the reds. What do we have next? Okay, I have, oh, I'm so excited. I love all of these. I'm so excited. Okay. The next is Spring Chickens Pin Keep. And this is by Stacy Nash. And it comes with, the kit is on 36 count American chestnut. And they've made it into like a large pillow pin keep. Oh my goodness, girl. Hey. You're not gonna leave me alone, are you? Okay. So it comes with all the different colors and that American chestnut, 36 count. So I'm super excited about that. The next thing, is that American chestnut? Yes, okay. This one is also kitted with American chestnut. Virtue Leads Stitch Book. 36 count, sweetheart, no, you can't have that. American chestnut, and this is by Chessie and Me. And it has all of the threads there, and then it's got some wool there. So super cute. And then there's another picture inside. When I got this, I just got so excited. I didn't really see like the full extent of the kit, but it looks like I'm gonna have to buy that box and you're stitched both designs. So that's cool. I really like Chessie and Me. I have several of the patterns, but I've never finished anything, fully finished anything by Chessie and Me. So I'm excited to have this little kit. Looks like it'll have all 3 pieces to do. The next thing I have, I'm excited about all of these. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Hi. Okay. Yeah, you can't. Hi, sweetie. You can't have any of this. Ow. Oh, ow, ow. Ow. Ooh. Okay. I didn't think this through. I was so excited about showing all of you this stuff that I forgot about the cats. This is Stacy Nash Primitives, and this is the Animal Cracker series, and this is Primrose the Bunny. And it comes with the threads and the wool, and it looks like the velvet for me to make those little carrots, and I'm so excited about the carrots. I got this in the clearance, so the next 2 things I'm showing you were in the clearance, so I don't know if they have any more. I got, ow, that hurts. Don't do that. Yeah, just get up on the table. Okay, this is Mud Bug. And this is a 18 count purple burlap linen. I haven't checked out the kit yet, but I liked that it was lobster and I liked that it had a purple fabric. I'm like, yes, please. So I got that. They might still have a couple of these left. Then I got, this is Little by Little. And so I'm sitting on a picnic table and I accidentally got a splinter and I think it's still under my nail. Oh, that hurt. Okay, so Little by Little, and it's got a bunny on it and I really like that. That frame is really cool. I don't think I can get that frame anymore. The frame is, that's a Hog River frame. I know a lot of people have talked about Hog River and they don't make frames anymore, but that is really cool. Okay, and then I got, this was really neat. So they had a model. They stitched this Songbird sampler and they did a color conversion of this, and they offered the color conversion. You'll have to ask them for that. I'm not giving that out, that's theirs. but I loved this so much. Songbird sampler, so awesome with the store's own color conversion. And then I got 3 different blackbird charts. I got The Pleasure of the Fleeting Year, Loose Feather Series for the Birds, number 6. Isn't that so pretty? The guinea fowl are coming back. And I got the Summer Beaming Forth, Loose Feather Series for the Birds, number 8. And then I got The Last Ripe Berries, Loose Feathers, number 9. I love it. Awesome. Are the horses? Okay, cool. And then finally, I got this Stacy Nash Designs, the Velvet Tangerine needle book. And it comes with all the goodies. And that's, so you stitch, oh my gosh, girl. You stitch the tangerine, and then it's got the velvet, sweetie. It's got the velvet and all the goodies there. So I'm so excited. That's the guinea fowl. Oh, I'm so happy you came to see my stash and that you came to follow up with me. I have been super busy designing and I can't wait to show you all my good stuff. I'm signed up for Nashville 2024, so I will be exhibiting again in March of 2024. I ate at Culver's for the first time, which is a Midwest thing, and they had a butter burger. And then they have not ice cream, it's called custard. Well, they gave me this token free for one scoop dish or cone of custard for never being to Culver's before. I didn't redeem it today because I ended up having to finish off like what the kids don't eat, you know what I mean. So I got a token. They went to the bookstore in Spring Green, Wisconsin, and got me a matchbook. It's a book of matches. It's a good pun. A book of matches, but it has a picture of the Alice in Wonderland, the public domain art, the book art on the book of matches. So I know. They got me this coaster. Oh, the Arcadia books. That's where they went. Arcadia books. And then they got me stickers because I love stickers. So they got I Pug and Love You. Apparently this is to decorate It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. It ain't easy being cheesy. Wisconsin. I love Ted Lasso. It's on Apple TV. I watched it the day it came out. The series premiere, season 1, the day it came out on Apple TV. That's how they roped me into a subscription, because I was excited for the show coming out. So they got me a Ted Lasso sticker. And then my daughter picked this one out because she said she just really liked it. So if you also like good TV, like Hero's Journey and all that stuff, it's a cooking show. It's called The Bear, and I believe it's on Hulu, and that is really good. I watched the 2nd season of The Bear, and that was really good. So that's my update. I have more cross-stitch stuff to show you. Oh my gosh, the humidity with my glasses. But I'm gonna go ahead and say toodaloo for today here in beautiful Minnesota, which is in the Midwest of the United States. I will be returning back to Maryland shortly, where I hope to continue to film more regularly. I appreciate all of you for your patience. I've been designing a lot, and there's a lot of stuff coming out this year at the end of, well, there's a lot of stuff coming at the end of this year. So I know it seems like I didn't do anything for a few months, but I promise I was busy. So again, thank you so much for joining me. May you have a beautiful time stitching and a beautiful day, whatever that might mean for you. And I will talk to you soon. Remember that you matter and your stitching matters. Take care. Now, if you're sticking around, I am going to do the tour of Country Sampler. Here we are driving from Shullsburg up to Spring Green, Wisconsin. That's my husband. There's windmills in the distance there. It's so beautiful seeing the windmills, and then I love seeing all of the red barns and farms. It is just so picturesque. It's got the rolling hills. Here's like an airport or a museum. Here is Frank Lloyd Wright. There is an architectural museum there right out of Spring Green, as well as the House on the Rock. And here is the Spring Green sign as we approach the shop. And so here's Country Sampler. Super impressed. So I took a bunch of pictures. I did my best. I had to shop and film. Oh, there is the Blackbird Designs cardinal design that I did, and I've stitched. My husband saw it in the back room. He goes, "Didn't you stitch that?" I'm like, "Yes, I did. I did stitch that." So I picked up this pattern. I love it, and I want to stitch it. I've always loved it. Well, you know I love birds. Here is the Wisconsin section, and again, intermixed in this shop is cross stitch with the quilting, and they also have wool applique. There was a lot of Maggie Bonomi wool applique goodies. There's so much stuff. I didn't film all of it, but I want you to know there's a little bit of everything. So these are project rolls, which I thought were really neat. Really liked that. There's the Tailgate, Wisconsin. Look at how this is merchandise. So they've got some beautiful like floral sprays, as well as some candles and home goods. They had some really neat kind of farmhouse architectural elements that you could purchase. Bowls, candles, clocks, things to really decorate your home with. I loved the horses, as well as, oh my gosh, look at that rabbit. It's like a brass rabbit. Oh my gosh. And of course, angels. There's so many things to see in the shop. Look at all those beautiful samplers. They're all framed really lovely. Look at this bird motif. Oh my gosh. And I love that chart. I couldn't find it in the shop. It's the bunny jumping over. I thought it was so cool. Picked up this chicken kit because it is just so dang cute. I don't know if I'll make it into the pillow like that or if I will frame it. There is that wool applique, beautiful urn floral spray there, as well as angel feet and samplers, rolls of fabric, beautiful rugs, side tables. The quilts are gorgeous. Look at that in the garden sampler with the lily. You can see they do the bedding here with the quilts, but then here is that cross stitch, and oh look, more cross stitch. Just got to take it all in. Really like to make some strawberries, as well as some more round designs. Here's this beautiful needle book, and it showed with the scissor fob, and here this is on like a placemat, a linen placemat, and how that was stitched. And then of course the traditional frames as well. So again, beautiful merchandising and showing you exactly what you can do to make this kind of a prim look. And oh, so this door's open. I did not know they had a downstairs. So we are gonna go downstairs and see what they have. Oh my gosh, look at this. So even the stairwell is brimming with beautiful things. This is not accessible other than using the staircase, unfortunately. So if you can't go down the stairs. I'm hoping I can show you what's down here, and then you can always, again, call the shop if you need help or assistance. They had some really pretty, like, orange blossom here, the faux flowers or the floral sprays. They had some really cool, as you see, threads, and just an assortment of things down here. What they did also have down here are the clearance section for cross stitch, as well as some quilting books and magazines. And I did a deep dive through those items and found a couple treasures. Of course, I left behind a lot of stuff too, because you just can't take it all. I'm trying really hard to be mindful of my purchases, and will I stitch this? Do I want it just to have it, or will I actually stitch something? So I really went through and talked to myself and was as mindful as I could be about all of my purchases. Here I'm pushing back a basket. I found a kit inside. This is back upstairs, and I found, oh my gosh, so many cool things. I did not even look at the bolts of fabric because I didn't have any time to stand and get any fabric cut because my family was waiting for me. So I did not show you the fabric bolts, but there's so much, and it's gorgeous. Here's some more samplers and those corbels and architectural elements again. Here are the remnant fabrics that I pulled some goodies from. And then this is like a hutch or like an armoire, and it's literally chock-a-block full of cross-stitch goodies. They had some kits where you have to buy the book that has that design in it for the kit. So they had a couple like blackbird designs all kitted up for you, but you had to buy the book to go along with the kit. Over here is where I found some of the Prairie Schooler charts, and look at, oh, it's amazing. Seriously, I wanted one of everything. I'm like, no, Amanda, be mindful of all the things. I'm walking back around. That lamp was really cool. I didn't notice that while I was there, but here watching the video, I'm like, there it is. It's beautiful. Oh, that is a hello from Liz Matthews. I know that chart. That's a really cool chart. I hope she sees that and what they've done there, and those faux candles and how they flicker. Absolutely love it. Could not recommend this store enough, and I look forward to going to more cross-stitch shops and sewing needlework shops in the future. I hope I inspired you, and happy stitching!